I'm a big fan of the very early vintage guitars, but it's just that it was a production guitar back in the days. There was no custom shop. It was just build and build and build and get them out there to as many people as you could. Today's standards are much higher. We want to build the best guitars in the world, and with the Masterbuilt stuff, I think you're getting that. It's the very best of the best. Oh, there's a lot of it. We have, all our machinery that we used back in the early days, we still use today. They've been reconditioned because they wear out after a while, but everything is closely monitored to the right specs, from making our bridges, to our pick guards, to all our metal parts and everything are done with the machinery and old tools that we used back in the day. Well, the 50s era guitars are great. They still go, but my heart's always been with the 60s era guitars. 1960, 61, 62, 63, right in there are my favorite ones. The 61's probably my favorite year of them all. Yeah, there's 8 very talented master builders at the shop. They all specialize in their own thing. Anywhere from extravagant inlays and carving and stuff like that. That would be Yuri Shishkov. Does an amazing job at that. Todd Krause does really, really good artist guitars, like for Eric Clapton or Jeff Beck. He's the guy to go to for that stuff. We can all do them, but he's the guy that has the name for that. So a lot of people trust his work because you can get the exact specs as those musicians. Anything else, Dale Wilson is really good for doing a lot of the exotic wood type stuff. Does a great job. Paul Waller as well is really good at that. Jason Smith is a bass specialist because he's a bass player, so he's good for that kind of stuff. Dennis Galuska's for like the outrageous guitars, a double neck mandolin and a Telecaster or a Telecaster and a keyboard. He's done those kind of guitars. He's the guy they go to for the really trippy guitars that on the ordinary type guitars. He's the guy that does that stuff. If somebody wants the aged, old looking guitars, they usually come to me for that kind of stuff. But I also have another side. I can do a brand new NOS looking guitar as well. So you've got a great arsenal of guitar builders in the shop that specialize in certain things, and a good way to tell is to go to the Fender website, the custom shop, and read the bios on each one of the builders and see some of the artists that they built for and their expertise, and we've all eager and waiting to build guitars for anybody. Yeah, it's always like to be an expert at what I do, learn more and always taking it. We never stop learning. We're always learning new ways to do things to be the best guitars in the world. And, I'm just fortunate enough to be doing this for 27 years. 27 years is a long time, but there's still so much more to learn, and I'm still got the drive and the passion to want to be able to do that. So, yeah, we're always learning and new techniques and stuff. Well, a lot of people start out early on, their first guitar. I've got my first Fender. It's usually like a Squier Strat or something like that. Play that for a while. That's good, but I want to move up to the next level. It'll usually be a Japanese Stratocaster and move up to the Mexico Stratocaster. All fine instruments, even the Squier. Everything is great guitars from the beginning. What you're doing is you're stepping stone to the top. And from Squiers to Japanese to Mexico to the American series guitars, we have a lot of great guitars over there. And then the custom shop series team built guitars are phenomenal guitars. But when they really are ready for the real deal and the best guitars in the world, they come master built, and that's where we're at, and we'll be there when you're ready. That's our motto. I don't think so. I think it's a great tool to have to help us get closer to our goal, and that's to make the best guitar in the world. I don't think you can replace soul. Soul can never be replaced in a machine or a computer. It comes from here, from all of us, and we put the best in what we do, You can't ever replace that with a CNC or a computer or any of that. I don't think that's ever going to go away with Fender.